This is the Murphy Road grade crossing, located on the BNSF Chillicothe Sub, north of Coal City, Illinois. Here we have two somewhat newer gated signals, each with LED lights and with one E-bell. This is an overview looking east. We'll get a look here at the western signal. See, this crossing has 6 tracks, which is pretty cool to see. Got 12 by 24 inch Dialight Ball LEDs inside US&S frames. There's the dot tag. Dot number is 004400G. Got a US&S base. US&S Model 95 gate mechanism. Side view lights. Got a US&S bracket. Back view lights, more Dialight LEDs. Gate here has the newer striping with 4-inch RECO LEDs. Here's a back view of the western signal. See the grade on all 6 tracks here are concrete. Now, originally these signals were installed in early 2009, replacing the pair of crossbucks. But the crossing that was here back then was a little different than it looks today. All these tracks here didn't exist. It was originally just 2 tracks. It was this track and the far track over there. The main line was very separated. Then in 2015, they built 4 additional tracks here, and they turned this track into the main line, and the old main track over there became a siding. And all these tracks here are basically sidings to hold trains for Logistics Park, which is just north of here. They used to hold trains out here on the main line, and obviously that would tie up precious mainline time. So they built the tracks here to help alleviate some of that congestion. And that was the original bungalow that was installed in 2009. As you can see, it's inactive now, and looks like people were using it as target practice. Same with that one. And actually, originally, the base there, over there, and you can see one over there, those were originally the new wayside signals that were installed along with the crossing signals here back in 2009. And those signals were replaced. And now we got a giant bridge cantilever here, or signal bridge, sorry. And this actually only protects the 4 siding tracks. The main tracks down there, see the signals for them. This is now known as CP550. Originally these were just the distance signals to Pico. And actually, it's actually kind of funny. The signals here were Vader signals, and those themselves replaced Vader signals that were originally down there. Back when there were only 2 tracks here, pretty much right where those signals are now was where the Vader signals originally were. So you had 3 different generations of Vader signals that were here. It's pretty funny to see. I don't know why. And then those first Vaders would replace searchlights. And here's the new bungalow here in the southeast quadrant. See, this is technically called RECO Road now, but I still call it Murphy Road. It'll always be Murphy Road to me. And this is a track view looking north towards Joliet and Chicago. See, we got 2 sets of auto racks and a set of bare tables. And track view looking south towards Coal City, and eventually towards Streeter, Galesburg, and Fort Madison. You can see a taconite train there sitting in the siding. I caught that train yesterday going through Coal City, so he's been sitting there for 24 hours now. So yeah, this crossing's changed quite a bit in the last 10 years. You can go back on my channel and see a bunch of older videos that I took here back from 2009 through 2012, basically. What the track layout here used to look like. And originally there was a big little valley there in between the 2 main tracks. Obviously they filled that in to installed a new siding tracks. Alright, so now we got an overview looking west now. We'll get a look here at the eastern signal. And we'll start up top with the most prominent feature of this crossing, which is a high-pitched Safetran Type 3 E-bell. I believe this is one of only 2 non-GS E-bells left on the Chillicothe Sub, unless they still got the dead W-State mechanical bell out in Toluca. But yeah, this and the Safetran Type 1 at Haddon Road in Mazan are the only 2 that I know of now that are not GS on the entire Chillicothe Sub, all the way out to Fort Madison. So kind of sad to see, but I'm glad this Type 3 is still here. So we got side lights here. These are 12 by 24 inch Dialight Ball LEDs in Safetran frames. In the front lights, we got 12 by 24 inch Harmon Fading LEDs in US&S frames. Here's the dot tag again. Got a US&S base, US&S Model 95 gate mechanism, and a US&S bracket. Here's the back view of the side lights. That's also got a US&S bracket. Back lights, these are also Dialight LEDs. Not sure why they installed 1 pair of Harmon Fadings on the front. This also has newer gate striping with 4-inch RECO LEDs. This one had the old striping underneath. Got to look at the Type 3 up there. This is one of only 2 Safetran Type 3 high-pitched ones that I know of on the BNSF anywhere in Illinois. The other one being up on the Mendota Sub, up in Mendota. Here's a back view of the eastern signal. For a while, these were the only 2 high-pitched Safetran / Siemens bells I knew of in Illinois, up until Metro started installing a bunch of them on the Milwaukee road lines. And I think there's one now on the Rock Island district, although I'm not sure if it's high-pitched or low-pitched, but I'll figure that out soon enough. And so this has been the Murphy Road Railroad Crossing, now known as RECO Road.